Hey everyone, alright, War 5 of the season, and that's my fucking Jean Grey on defense. Yeah, Salty's matched Faye. We knew this was coming, eventually. We pretty much knew it was going to be this war as well after last war. We are both 3-1, and our attack bonus is like 1 away from each other. So coming into this, we was incredibly even, you know, both lost 1 war, both of which was to LVT. Yeah, we've both lost to LVT. And our attack bonus are very similar, so this was going to be an interesting one coming in. So, started on the main account, I am fighting myself. This is the only time I fight myself this war. There was no other, you know, facing my own defenders. I don't think, anyway. I'll probably spot one now and be like, wait a minute. But anyway, we start off on this Jean Grey. Now, this Jean Grey is on the protection node, node 5, and so this is really easy for Wolf because what we are going to do is just play Wolf normally, and when we knock down, it'll get rid of the protection, give us a Fury, and our Rupture debuffs will do just loads more damage because of the extra Fury. So yeah, we're just going to have to do 2 SB2s, and that is going to be it for the fight. We've done our first one there, so now I just have to ramp my way back up. And, yeah, that'll be it for the fight. Just gotta watch the reverse controls, especially. Because, yeah, Jean can get pretty nasty if she hits you with an SB1 or something. So, anyway, we're nearly built up now. I need to heal one more time, go over the SB2. I'm now reverse controls. I get hit, which isn't great, but we get the reverse controls on us. And we get the Howl off into our SB2. It does a lot of damage. I eat part of the SB1 and get 5 Neros on me, but the fight's already over. So that doesn't matter. Pretty nice start. Alright, next fight, we have got Nick Fury on node 14. We're going to be using Shang-Chi, mostly because, well, my path in section 1 was a bit weird. Because of the team, like, my team of Wolf, Shang, and Kushala is locked in due to future fights. So we kind of just had to find a way for me to get through Section 1, so it led to this pretty weird matchup. The one good thing about this matchup is, whenever I'm unblockable, I could just get easy block breaks in the second life, so that's, like, nice. But in general, this fight could get a little bit tricky. You know, like, obviously we can't just bait heavy, sorry, because he is going to be unstoppable. Obviously, unless we get the slow off before it. But, yeah. We get him down to his second life here. Just got to throw the SB2 and take him over. Got to push him up to his own SB2 before I do it. Just because I would rather bait out the SB2. I mean, who wouldn't? Here, what I probably should have done is... I should have just baited a heavy out here because I can. Because I've got the slow up, but I decided to use the unblockable instead. Landed a nice intercept. I'm going to knock down with a heavy, and then I was going to SB2, but then I decided, nah, get your SB2 out first, into my own SB2, and that finishes the fight off, about 1 minute 15, so nothing really too difficult there, just a bit more technical than, for example, this fight. Shang versus Void. Do I even need to commentate this? There's not enough time to commentate it. There's not enough time to actually commentate it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So yeah, this fight, yeah, 3 combo, 5 combo, 2 combo, 4 combo, SB2, bye-bye Void, get in the bin. Like, yeah, sick, very cool. Enough said. But the next fight is a bit more interesting. This is the first time I've faced an Ascension 2 rank 5 Dust on this node. You know, everyone's been spamming Serpent. Well, funnily enough, for a bit of extra context, this is the BG that I plan in Fae, which means I plan the defense as well. So, and I decided, everyone's placing Serpent here. Let's try and make it a bit different and place Dust. And it has actually caught a few kills, funnily enough. However... it's not going to catch one from me. I have rank 5 Kushala, so obviously this placement becomes a bit of a doddle because Kushala just shreds through this. I went to an SB3 though, which wasn't actually what I wanted, but it actually works out really well because I get up to max blessings. Just throws an SB2, fine. I am going to use my own SB1 to push back. I also have my relic to push back if I need it. I'm going to save that for if I really need it, though. Gonna get up at max blessings again. Now we're going to use the relic, you know, because we were so far in the corner. Get the power sting off us into an SB2. Dust's going to throw her own SB2. That's fine. Nothing to do here. And now I'm going to throw a full 5-hit combo. Go into an SB1. She's already dead. Sub-minute fight against a rank 5 A2. Nothing to worry about there. Next up, we've got Punisher on Mixmaster. I've got a Wags pre-fight placed here, which means I don't care about the Obstinance charge node. That's kind of the tricky node here, having to parry twice and 3 times to get things to actually stick, especially with the Mixmaster. But yeah, because of this, I can now just parry whenever I want. And it means, like, this fight is way easier now because of the extended stun duration. I'm just able to get loads of light attacks in and play Kushala relatively normally. Obviously, we're not doing loads of light intercepts, but, like, I can still play her pretty much as normal as possible. Here, we're going to drop a heavy again. Probably should have waited half a second just to get the pause off for reaching in a blessing in each, but it's fine. Down to the second indestructible, nothing really challenging yet. He gets an evade off, which I did know was coming. I heavy to just push him back a bit more, and now I'm going to throw another SB1. This will give a few more incinerates, but he's basically dead, so I just need to get through this last little phase now, which I use the relic to chain everything together, and then SB1 and finish it off. Minute fight again. Nothing to worry about, realistically. And now the last fight on the main account is going to be this rank 5 Solvarch with Mr. Wolf. This is the fight that I needed Wolf for, really. So yeah, into this fight we go, and it's just Wolf versus Solvarch. We took this quite a lot last season. This is a rank 5 Solvarch, so quite a bit bigger, especially with collectives. 230k PI, like, the PIs are kind of nuts now. But the fights themselves aren't crazy more difficult because obviously we've got a massive boost from collective on the attacking side. And realistically, if you're sending a good counter to something, you're not finishing with like 10% health left. Cue someone taking a picture of my Kushala versus Bullseye from last war. Yeah, that doesn't count. Shut up. That does not count as a try. But anyway, into the first SB2. Does a decent amount of damage. And now I'm just going to push him back a load. And with a light for the extra rupture, of course. And, yeah, now we are just going to keep going and just basically do the same again. Gonna have to throw 3 SB2s in this fight, just because it's a rank 5. A rank 4 goes down in 2 SB2s, but we're going to need that third one to come out to play. But the third one, we're not going to throw with our full 10 charges because he's low enough on health that I will just be able to just kill him. So yeah, we're just slowly beating him down with ruptures now. He's nearly at half health, to be fair, so it's closer to 2 cycles than 3, really. But we do need that third SB2 at the end, as you'll see. Just need to wait for one more howl, then it's big SB2 time. Here it comes. Eventually, there we go. Howl off. SB2 comes out. Does a good amount of damage. And yeah, now he is ticking down pretty fast, and you'll see though he'll like start to pit. Yeah, here it gets to like a bit of a sticky point where I don't really know what was better here. I do just go for the SB2, and it's a bit of a slow finish, but like, who cares? It's the last fight of a war. Like, I'm not really looking for this like extremely fancy rotation. Especially in the mirror match war, I don't want to die because then it'll look really bad if I die on one side and live on the other. Into the SB2 we go anyway. He's at 6%, 5% 4, and he's ticking down. And that's it for Mr. Solvarch. Just over 2 minutes. Nothing really tricky in that fight. It's the exact same fight as usual. And yeah, that's going to do it for the main account war. On to the alt account, and we've got a spooky fight to start off. We've got a rank 4 ascended Kindred on node 5. Again, we've got a Wags pre-fight to get rid of Obstinate Charge. And the reason I am doing this fight is, again, my team was locked in from future matchups, so I needed to pull some bullshit out. But this fight actually goes extremely well because of the combat power back boost and the fact that my Shang's rank 5. Rank 5 Shang here just absolutely just destroys this. Like 21k attack, 211k health. I'd have to do something incredibly like crazy to die with this guy. Yes, I know I died with Shang last war. It was the rank 4 on my main account, so it doesn't count. Okay, thank you. But anyway, we start off, and the whole thing of this fight is just have him throw a special, get him under control in terms of his charges, and now we will actually play the game. Now, I need to watch out with my stuns in this fight, because it's Kindred. Every 25%, he'll go stun immune, because, I don't know, nobody likes him. Push him up to his SB2. He's going to throw that. He's not going to power drain, because he's not at his special mode. I throw off a big SB2. Takes him to 1%. And with the power back boost, I get an SB1 and finish him off. So yeah, 37 seconds for a Kindred with Shang-Chi is very nice, a very fun fight. So yeah, that fight seemed scary, but actually was very easy. Now, next up, we are going to go into the exact same fight again. And funnily enough, I took these wars back to back, literally like within 10 minutes of each other. So yeah, we've got this Nick Fury again with Shang-Chi. Just this time it's a bigger Shang-Chi. So, well, I actually took this war first to be able to get a better view of this matchup. But yeah, it's the same fight again. Obviously, it's just going to be a little bit quicker though, because we have that rank 5 on play. And yeah, we're just gonna do Shang-Chi things. Gonna have him throw this SB2 off at us, and now, though, we do have to be a little bit careful. Gonna heavy here, and he throws an SB1 into my block, which was annoying, but it didn't take too much health off me, so I wasn't fussed, really. Big SB2 goes in, nearly takes to the second life straight away. The Disorient gave us a little bit of healing, so I'm still at over 80%, so I don't really care that he threw that into my block. Like, it's annoying, sure, but there's worse things that can happen in the game. 2 combo. I'm now going to go for a 4 combo straight into my SB2. And this will take Nick Fury straight down to his 30%. I am now going to take an SB1, and I'm going to use my Relic again to get a heavy off, back up into the SB2, and that's going to finish off Nick Fury. This time in about a minute, so yeah. Pretty chill fight with both accounts. Yeah, this fight's back again. Funny. I'm debating keeping a compilation of how many times I've taken this fight this season. I think I've taken it every war so far on both accounts. Maybe I've missed it once. But this is dumb. Come on, yeah, get off my screen, Void. Yep. Anyway, it's over. Bye-bye. Anyway, next fight. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? But yeah. We've got the Serpent after it, which is the more normal matchup on this node. We are going to be using Kushala. It's going to be chill. But this time, I believe this is the first time, again, I seem to be getting better at this fight over time with the rank 4 specifically. This was the first time that I managed to get the fight under a minute with the rank 4. Since Collectors has come in, obviously. So yeah, this is pretty speedy. Which is funny, because looking at this now, I'm not getting the best Ignition RNG to start off. Usually here, I would be at, there'd be 16 Incinerates on the opponent usually here. But, no, we've only got 13, but it's fine. We are going to go up to another special and throw off the SB1, take the Power Sting damage, but it's going to take us up to 22 Incinerate, and now bro is melting, multiple % a second. So yeah. We're at 1% here. 9 Incinerates is enough to keep his healing under control. I go up to my SB2. I use the Relic to chain on. Get above 40 combo to get rid of the Power Sting. And there we go. It ended up being sub-minute on the actual timer. I know that there's just over a minute gone there, but there's a couple seconds to load in. So yeah, under a minute against that Serpent. Very nice. Next up, we have got this Bullseye on node 38. This is a very old school placement, a placement that I've taken a lot of times in the past. You put a Wags pre-fight on here, and Kushala with max sig just completely bypasses everything pretty much. We don't care about him getting lots of prowess, because I will heal everything on block. I don't care about him going debuff immune, because I've got Wags, and I've also got my passives, because I'm high sig. So yeah, it's just a Bullseye pretty much, with like a lot of extra like icons going on that don't really mean much. SB2 goes in, we get the passive, so it's going to be a quick fight. Like, sometimes you don't get the passive there, and it's a bit slower. Like, no actual difficulty is added to the fight, it's just slightly slower because of it. Into another SB, one from him, and now I should really have just gone for some light attacks here to be able to chain into an SB1. But I go for it here, we get 8 passives, and the Fury's back up because of the protection, and I'm still at full health, so yeah, that's going to be end of this fight. Very, very easy to do. And now, I believe this is the last fight, yeah. Lumatrix, Node 43, rank 5. We've got our Wags pre-fight, though, so that basically takes a lot of the sting out of this fight. In we go, and pretty much on this fight, it's just spam parry heavy at the start, because we can't gain power, so I may as well gain blessings. And then after that, it's just play the fight. So he is going to throw this SB1 at us. I don't really mind. I don't really care about him doing it. Like, if he didn't do it, it's still fine. But here, I need to get an intercept off, which I do. Get a few ignition on him, but then he throws that, so I'm like, fuck this in the corner. Throw the SB1. Which obviously deactivates his miss. And now I'm going to land another intercept. We're in our Incinerate hazard, so I'm going to be just spamming hits. Push him up to an SB2. He is going to throw that SB2, which we are just going to block and heal all the way back up. He then catches me, though, with a walk-up light attack, which, a bit mean. But it's fine. It doesn't actually affect the fight in any way. Going to throw off an SB2 here. Yeah, that's going to finish the fight off. So, yeah, no deaths from me again in the mirror match. I'm still yet to die in the mirror match, which is good. But Faye got absolutely pasted. Yeah, we just had a horror war. Absolutely pasted from Faye. Salty is now 4-1. Faye 3-2. Salty looking to move into podium. Faye will just be looking for top 10 this season, as usual. Thanks for watching. See you all next time.